Hey guys, so today I'm filming a Throwback Thursday for March 2013. If you have not seen this video from me before, basically I'm reviewing the products that were in my monthly favorites 2 years ago, letting you know whether they are still a favorite of mine or whether I have found something better. I do have a playlist for my Throwback Thursdays, which I will have linked down below, and I will also have linked down below my inspiration for this series, which would be Kristen Game. She's been doing this video on her channel for a while, and I really enjoyed watching it, so I decided to make it on my channel. I will also have linked below the original favorites, and I will list all the items that I mentioned. So I actually don't have all the things to share with you. I have gotten rid of quite a few of them in these past 2 years, but I will still be reviewing them and showing you the ones that I still have. So the first couple things that I was really loving this month would be a new foundation routine. If you saw my February Throwback Thursday, there was a separate foundation routine then. 2 years ago, I was really struggling to find the best complexion products for my skin type. So the foundation combo I was using in this foundation routine was the Revlon Color Stay in the shade 150 Buff and the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous in the shade 810 Classic Ivory. So I do not have either of those foundations anymore. So the Revlon Color Stay foundation is a really great one. It gives a medium coverage and a natural finish, so it's great for day-to-day wear. And then the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation is a full coverage matte finish foundation, but I do not like that one. I actually threw it away because first off, 810 is too dark for me, so I should have gone with 805, but both 805 and 810 are super pink tone, and this CoverGirl foundation oxidizes. So if I'm already the lightest shade and then it oxidizes, there's no way it's going to match me, which is such a bummer. I hate when foundations do that. So because of that factor, there's no way I can make the color work for me, so I tossed it. But the formula itself was really great. It did hold up well on the skin. It was really nice. Full coverage. Unfortunately, the shade just didn't work for me, but I would recommend you try it out if you're not as pale as I am, because I know a lot of people really love it and say it's their holy grail foundation. The concealer I used in this foundation routine was the Maybelline Fit Me, and I had the shade 15 Fair. I don't have that right now, but I do still really love that concealer. It has a doe foot applicator, which makes it really easy to apply, and it gives a light medium coverage with a natural finish. I think the product works great to highlight, to conceal the under eyes, or to conceal blemishes on dry skin. So I think it is a really, really great concealer. I would still recommend it. They only have 5 or 6 shades to choose from, but it is a great product and it's very inexpensive. The powder I was using was the Revlon Nearly Naked powder in the shade Fair. This was too dark for me and the powder oxidized, so that's a big bummer. Also, it did nothing for my oily skin, so I got rid of it. I did not repurchase it. I have tried a lot more powders that I like better, like the Next Day Matte But Not Flat, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte, and also if you want a loose powder, the NYX Set It Don't Fret It. All three of those worked a lot better for me, my skin type, and my skin color. The next product I actually can share with you, and that would be the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. In that favorites video, I liked using this in combination with the Sonia Kashuk Flat Top Sculpting Brush, which I don't have anymore. It is a super thick contour brush that is too dense for me, and it would apply like a stark line on my face, and it was kind of hard to blend out because of that brush. So I don't love the brush anymore, but I do still love the bronzer. So this is Benefit Hoola. This is actually the second one that I have owned. I have completely used up one of these and it took me 3 years. So $28 is definitely worth the money. I think it is incredible. This is a great neutral tone bronzer for fair skin. If you are a light medium or medium skin tone, this will show up more cool on you, so it will be nice to contour. But if you are fair, you know how hard it is to find a bronzer light enough for us and that isn't too warm. This is the perfect one. It applies the perfect amount of pigmentation and blends out perfectly. So this is my holy grail favorite bronzer. If I can only own one, it would be Benefit Hoola. So next there were 3 blushes from the Balm that I was really loving this month, and the Balm blushes are some of my absolute favorites. The pigmentation and the colors are incredible, and I love the packaging. It is a pretty sturdy magnetic cardboard, but the designs and the pinup style to it is so beautiful. So this is the shade Hot Mama, which is like NARS Orgasm. It's a peachy pink with golden shimmer, except this has a more intense sheen than NARS Orgasm does, but the color of this is beautiful. I wear it a lot in the summer. Then I have Frat Boy, which is my all-time favorite blush from theBalm. This is a matte peachy pink that I love wearing in the spring, so I will be wearing this one soon, and I cannot wait because I'm so obsessed with it. Then the last one is Down Boy, which is a matte baby pink, and this is a neutral undertone pink. If you pair it with something warm, it looks cool, and if you pair it with something cool, it looks warm. So I think that this is very versatile and beautiful. I think these two would work for fair, light, and medium skin tones, but if you are of a deeper skin tone, these might look a bit chalky because they are so pastel, but Hot Mama would work for a wide variety of skin tones. It would look different on everyone, but it would be flattering and wearable, especially because of that shimmer. So next for eyes, there were two eyeshadow combos that I was loving. The first one is using MAC eyeshadow in Shimmer Moss, which is a Volux Pearl finish. This is one of my favorite bright MAC shadows, and this was discontinued, but Steamy from MAC is the same color except it has a frost finish, and I absolutely love this one. I have to twirl using this, which I will link for you guys. So I wore that on my lid, and then the colors in my crease and transition shade came from the Balm Matte Nude, which is one of my holy grail palettes, and I used Matte Garcia in the crease and Matte Singh as my transition shade. And while I do love this palette, I no longer pair it with this Shimmer Moss shadow. The crease and transition color I pair with that would be from the original Naked palette from Urban Decay, and I apply Book in the crease and Naked as a transition shade. I think that these warm tones really complement this Shimmer Moss shadow, so those are the ones I'm using in the tutorial, which I will link for you guys, so I would check that out. And Shimmer Moss is just one of my favorite shadows. I love it for spring. It is a beautiful shade. So my next favorite eyeshadow combo came from the original Naked palette, and I feel like since I've purchased this, I haven't fallen in love with it. There are some shades I really like and have put used to, but overall this is not my favorite palette. But the look that I had worn was Toasted on the lid, Sidecar in the center of the lid, and Hustle in the crease. Sidecar is a shade that has some chunky glitter in it, which is why I used it in the center to really help make the look pop. Toasted is a really pretty mauve-y color. I don't use it a ton, but Hustle is my favorite shade from this palette. It's a beautiful brown tone purple, so it is more wearable than a regular purple shadow, but I like to pair it with purple looks. I pair it with MAC Stars and Rockets. I have a tutorial on that as well, which I will link down below. And I no longer use that look altogether, but I love Hustle from this palette and Naked and Book. Other than that, I don't reach for this hardly at all. It performs well, but the colors are not my favorite. The next product I had was an eyeliner. That would be the Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeliner in Nude. I no longer have that one. I do have a different Rimmel Exaggerate liner in Nude, and this Rimmel Scandal Eyes was the first drugstore nude liner, and it blew up. It was super popular. It was a great nude for the waterline to make your eyes appear bigger and brighter, which I love because I have very squinty eyes, so I really need that, and it does work pretty well for me. The formula of that pencil was great. It lasted a decent amount of time. I did have that liner in black and it smeared pretty bad on me, but the nude shade was a great formula and a really great color of nude that would be really great for a lot of people to use in the waterline to brighten the eyes. So while I don't have that right now, I do love it and I would repurchase it. So next I had two lip combo favorites of the month using two Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks and two Buxom lip glosses. So the first one was a nude pink combo using the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Primrose. This is a beautiful blue tone pink. This is a dupe for MAC Snob. This isn't as blue and unwearable as Saint Germain, but it does have a nice blue undertone, but still wearable. I absolutely love this one. And the cream formulas are incredible from the Revlon line. They are very smooth and pigmented on the lips, and they actually last pretty well. So I love this line and I love this shade. This is my #1 favorite Holy Grail lipstick. If I could only own one lipstick, it would be this one. I love the color of it. And the Buxom lip gloss I had paired on top was a shade called Rosy, which is a nice light nude pink. And I had purchased those lip glosses in a little set from Buxom like years ago, so I did throw that lip gloss out. It had gotten too old, but the color and formula were great. I love the Buxom lip glosses. They're my favorite high-end lip gloss. They only have about a light medium opacity, but they give a really great shine and they make your lips look bigger and juicy. They do have a minty tingle to them, which I actually really enjoy. So I love the Buxom lip glosses, but I have gotten rid of that one, and this lipstick is still a holy grail favorite of mine. I actually have tried a lot of different combos with this that I love. So my next lip combo was the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Coral Berry and the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Poppy. I no longer have either of those. I passed on Coral Berry because I didn't find it super flattering on me. I like more corally colors, but that one was a little bit too orange for my particular liking. I'm not really a fan of orange lip products on my skin tone, and they also make my teeth look a little yellow. So while I love the formula, I did pass on that color, and Poppy was a true poppy colored lip gloss. It was so beautiful, but again, it was too old, so I had to throw it out. But I love the formula of the Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks and the Buxom lip glosses. I would definitely recommend them to you guys. So the very last product I mentioned as a favorite was the Mitchum Smart Solid Clinical Performance Deodorant. I still love that. I still have it and use it. It is a great antiperspirant, and it goes on clear, so you don't have to worry about deodorant marks on your shirt. It is sticky for a little bit, so I will apply it and then I will wait a couple minutes before I put my shirt on, but it works really well. So guys, that was a Throwback Thursday for my March favorites of 2013. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you filmed these, let me know in a comment down below so I can go check them out. If you have tried any of these products, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.